these files in rotary mode. I must stress though, the video's been edited, so there are not long gaps between me picking up my instruments, etc. So the actual treatment of this plastic tooth would be longer in real time. So as mentioned before, we're using the size 10K file just to explore the orifice, and we're going to use lots of irrigation just to make sure there's no debris in the canal space. The next file, we're going to use the orifice opener. We are going to use this file to reposition the orifice in the pulp chamber, so it's easy for us to treat the tooth, to negotiate the canals. Again, using the size 10 file to negotiate the canal space. Now we're exploring the apical third using a watch winding instrumentation technique. Lots of irrigation. And now we're going to use the glide path. This is the size 15 file, and I'm exploring and shaping the apical third. This file is the only file that uses a different torque setting to the other finishing files. That's really important to know. Irrigation. And again, recapitulation with the size 10 file. This is the length. Again, using the glide path file, I wasn't really convinced that the apical third or the apical constriction was shaped thoroughly enough to a size 15, so I'm just going back in there and also irrigating, make sure all the debris is removed, and again recapitulation with the size 10 file. So now I'm going to use the size 2004 finishing file. And as you can tell, this has gone quite easily to length, but I think maybe I have created a little bit of debris at the apical constriction there. Maybe I've pecked too many times without irrigating and recapitulating. Yeah, I think if I reflect on this, I probably would have removed the file by now and give it lots of irrigation. And I suppose in a way this is great about doing these demonstrations. You learn so much, you realise how much debris has an effect on the shaping of a tooth. So this is me now using the size 2504 file. Again, I felt like the size 20 was just a little bit too easy to get to length, so I decided to go one further up to a 25. I am struggling slightly to get to length with the 25, so I think I'm going to finish on this file. Again, recapitulation with a size 10 file. Trying to remove a little bit of debris there. Lots of irrigation. Lots of irrigation, lots of recapitulation, trying to remove that debris, trying to get it as clear as possible. Again, probably in this case, using the Irriflex irrigation tip might be better, back in with a size 25. I really want to make sure this is shaped and the you know, the canal space is nice and open. So more recapitulation with the size 10K file, more irrigation. Really trying to get inside the tooth there, and really trying to push all that debris which is collected in the apical third out, ready for obturation. So I'm using a paper point here to dry the canal space. So paper point 1, this is paper point 2, goes right to length, really nice, lovely to see. And I am using a bioceramic impregnated GP point there, and now I'm coating it with one fill. It's really important with one fill to, I've been told to double dip, meaning that you get the one fill tip, use this this tip here, just put a little bit in the base of it, and then dip your GP point into here. But rather than doing it once, doing it twice. The first dip kind of just coats the walls, and the second dip, make sure you get all the sealer to the working length.